Now that you're retired, should your investment strategies change? We're going to discuss that today in our episode in 50 Shades of Money.
You're retired. Should you invest the same way now as when you were young? That's a big question every retired asks us, because they kind of think, yeah, it's okay to invest the same way, but they also kind of think on the other side, maybe I should be making some changes. So Jim, what do you find right now? Should retirees invest the same way now as when they were young?
Not if they want to get through retirement successfully, because they often don't understand the different stages of retirement. When they're working for 30 years and they're contributing to their 401k plan, that's called asset accumulation. They're going to have ups and downs in their portfolio, but they have income coming in from their employer. Although when you get ready to retire or you are in retirement, you better change that philosophy, because those assets that you saved your entire life that had volatility, you have to use those assets in retirement for income with very little volatility, so you have a predictable income stream for as long as you live.
So when they were young, a lot of people were told they should ride out the markets. They should hang in there, never get out, no matter what happens in the market, hang in there, ride it out. Does that work really well for retirees?
We don't believe so. A retiree is not a pension fund that's going to go on forever. They have a very finite number of years they're going to live in retirement. We want to make sure those assets are going to last throughout the retirement years. If you stay the course under a major market crash, yes, it may come back, it may not come back. There's different circumstances that will predict whether or not you'll have income or not. We believe that if you follow a very specific rules-based system with your retirement assets, you don't have to worry about all that stuff.
Well, based on what we just talked about, if you go through a major market crash, we'll ask the viewers. You lived through 2001 and 2 when the market went down 50%. And if you rode out the market, you went all the way down because you're a long-term investor and you felt the pain of that loss. Your $1 million went down to 500,000. Did it really work for you? Did it really work out? How did it feel? Then if you stayed in it, you did recover by 2007. You would have recovered, hopefully, fully by 2007. Then the problem is you're still in the market, you stay in it the whole time. Now in 2007, 8, 9, the market goes down by another 50% and you rode it out. How did that feel for a second time in 10 years? And then you had to wait till 2013 and a half just to break even. So you have to ask yourself, is that what I really want to go through? And the answer always has to be no, I don't want to go through. The buy it and hold, stay in it forever when you're retired just doesn't work any longer, Jim.
Yeah, that's right. And we're not talking about timing with what we're doing. We're talking about specifically using strategies that will utilize certain assets to do different things so that we have predictability in the retirement income plan. They know they're going to have enough money to last for as long as they live, and they feel comfortable using their money, Dan.
Well, we want to ask the viewers, if you were in the market in 2000 and you lived through those losses we talked about and stayed in the market the whole time, we want to ask you, how did that work for you? And you have to ask yourself that. Think about what you had then, what you have now, and it probably isn't that much more, because the rates of return due to the losses, then you made money back up, then losses have been fairly low during that same time period. So you have to ask yourself, how did that work for you? Buying, holding, hanging in there the whole time.
And lastly, you have to ask yourself, as the audience, is what if right now you're soon to be retired or you are retired, and what if the market crashes again, which it will one day, we don't know when, and you lose half your assets right now? How are you going to get through retirement successfully? If you like this video and want to create your own retirement income plan, we've just created a brand new video that will walk you through this process. All you need to do is click the link below and we'll send that video to you.